Now, Eric, quite often when people think about public art, they think of that general on a horse statue in a park or portraits in a gallery or something like that. But Glendale's public art's quite a bit different. And in fact, this piece on the wall here couldn't be any more different than it is.
You're absolutely correct. This is something called 24 Hours in the Sonoran Desert, and it's by an artist that we commissioned again in 1999 for this library. Her name is Melissa Paxton, and she had been an artist at the time, specializing in glass etchings, painting on glass for about 35 years. And what you're seeing here, literally from start to finish, is the 24-hour life cycle of the Sonoran Desert. And what's unique about this is there's about 13 panels. It's about 6 foot 8 inches tall and almost 77.5 feet long. Wow. And what's really unique about this, and I don't know if the audience is aware of this, but up at our very own Thunderbird Conservation Park, we have about 41 different animal creatures and about 89 different types of floral and fauna. And if you look closely enough at the items, the different trees and shrubs and animals depicted in this mural here, you'll see a lot of what goes on up at our very own Thunderbird Conservation Park.
This whole thing could have just been like a snapshot of Thunderbird Park, etched in glass and hung on the wall here.
Absolutely, yep, absolutely. And like I said, it's about 13 pieces, about 500 pounds a piece, so it's not light. Wow. It's integral to the structure of the Foothills Branch Library. And again, it goes back to your earlier comment. Municipal art is for the people, and we do everything we can to get that out and introduce that to the community so everyone can enjoy it. And this is a great example of that.
Yeah, one of the things I really like about it is how along the bottom frame, the items that are in the piece of art itself are identified below, so that the viewer can see, oh, well, that's a Palo Verde tree, or this is a bobcat, or this is a, you know, a little toad lizard or whatever.
You're absolutely right, and what's really neat about this is this invites exploration. It invites you to want to learn. And we are in the youth section of the Foothills Branch Library, so we hope the energy that's transferred from here can be transferred to there by the little ones that are eager to learn how to read and learn about the world.
Well, I get what you're talking about, because just like the books on the shelf invite you to come over and open them up to see what's in, what story they tell inside, that piece of art in the frame underneath with the detail of what is depicted invites you to go right over and see, well, what is that? What is this? There's a Gila monster.
Yep, yep, and it's just very beautifully done, very tastefully done, and it's a real pleasure to have that hanging here in the library.
Now, Eric, it's clear this whole side of the building is the youth side of the library, but we've moved into, you know, more specifically, the young children's section. Here's Old MacDonald, a book I remember, and I think this is just terrific. The imagination that can be brought into play with these children, with something like a throne to sit and read in, and the view of the outdoors that they get from this window space here, and the reading nook that we've got here for kids. This is just terrific.
You said it all very nicely. This is our throne, and what we do here on occasion is we have special guests that will show up, and we'll read books like Old MacDonald and the other book collections here. And it goes back to one of the fundamental missions of any good library, responsible library, which is literacy. And we want to, as early as we can, to get the little ones engaged in exposed to reading material and how do you read and the sounds and the enunciations.
And my understanding is on average we have 111 people that come to this library.
Per hour, correct, absolutely.
Per hour.
Yeah, so it's heavily used, and they bring their little ones with them, and they sure enough come here. They enjoy the stacks here, but they also enjoy our guest readers when we do it at the youngest level, if you will.
Have you been a guest reader, Eric?
I don't think I have. How about yourself?
No, but I think we need to get you signed up.
There you go, there you go.
Thanks. So, Eric, the magic doors?
Yes, this is the third piece of commissioned artwork in the Foothills Branch Library. This was commissioned like the other two pieces in 1999, and believe it or not, at the time we paid about $9,000 for this whole configuration here. It's by an artist who had at the time about 20 years experience in working with glass and this type of genre, Kathy Bradford. And what you'll see here, or if you look down closely, you'll see the beginnings of the alphabet here. And they kind of work their way up here, and you also see some basic numbers. And this is one of those rare pieces of art where we encourage the exploration by the little ones that come in here to learn about literacy and how the world works. This is designed to be a little tactile.
Right.
And these are all securely affixed, and we want the little ones to have fun with this as they go into the Storytime Room.
So this is one where don't touch the art doesn't apply.
Absolutely.
Even
yep.
the handles are
Yep.
artwork.
Yep.
So Eric, where are we now on our tour?
Well, we are in the Storytime Room of the Foothills Branch Library, and this is where the real action happens, I think. We just came through the magic doors. And this is where we will have youth and toddlers and family members where we will read to them. We will do puppet shows. Again, it's another opportunity to learn and to appreciate literature in an environment that's very nurturing. Mm-hmm. And you have wonderful staff here at this branch that love to advocate for literacy and to work with the kids. Mm-hmm. And it's a very natural fit for them here.
Well, this little reading room and stage, I can imagine puppet shows going on.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a great special place, another
Yes.
special place in which kids
Yes.
can get connected with
Yes.
learning and to invigorate and to turn on their imagination.
That's very true, yes.
Well, Eric, thank you for the tour of the Foothills Library today. You're our Community Services Director
Yes.
for the City of Glendale.
Yes.
Can't tell you how much I appreciate you sharing what you know about our library system with us.
Thank you. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Well, great.
Come back again soon.
Oh, we will.
Okay,
We will.
great.